Hey, comic book fans! Welcome back to Comic Book Corner 2.0, and as usual, guys, it's your host, Mike Spider Slayer. That's right, everybody. It's a nice, hot, balmy 98 degrees here in Central Florida, and I'm sweating my ass off in the freaking garage. But I'm here to bring you, that's right, another comic book haul. And this week was kind of a light haul. Sorry if this is actually a little bit late. I worked late last night. I did get my books, but I didn't manage to get the video up in time, so I apologize about that. But this week is a little bit light on the comics because I'm trying to prepare myself for, that's right, Villains Month. And next week there's going to be a hefty haul, so stay tuned for that one next week. But with that being said, let's get into this week's haul and see which books Mike Spider Slayer picked up this week. So, first off, we're going to start off with DC Comics, issue number 23 of the Justice League Trinity War, part 6 of 6. Review going up on this bad boy almost immediately after this video. I can't wait to dig my teeth into this one. Looking forward how this leads into Forever Evil. The cover here is pretty interesting, but I could care less right now because I'm so excited to read this. So this is Justice League issue number 23. Next, from Marvel Comics, we have Ultimate Comics Spider-Man issue number 26. Spider-Man No More. I would assume that this is kind of like the last story to this because Miles put on the costume in the last issue and we get to see him be Spider-Man again. So hopefully they actually change this title next issue. Gotta love the cover here. It's got all these like things going on in the background and on the building, on the cityscape there. So pretty cool stuff. Definitely always love Ultimate Comics Spider-Man when it comes out. If this, when this series ends because of Catalysm or whatever it is, I'm gonna miss it. But we'll see what happens to Miles in the future. Next, we have Scarlet Spider issue number 21. Look who's on it. Yeah, you think Ben Riley. Is it really him? Probably not. It's probably going to be a sellout. Something bad's going to happen that's going to piss me off, and I'm going to wind up cursing during the review of this. However, it's a cool cover, even though if it may not be him, that you got the Scarlet Spider on there. And I don't know. We'll see where it takes us. But I am interested to be reading this particular issue. So this was Scarlet Spider, issue number 21. Next, we have from DC Comics, Red Lanterns issue number 23. Atrocitus is back on this cover. Where he goes, it'll be interesting, but it's the power of the Butcher. It has to do with the other entity for the Red Lanterns, I would assume, basically what it shows on the cover. And we all know if you're reading the other Lantern books, all the entities are kind of joining together to go die somewhere. So, because it all has to do with that Lights Out series that's coming out with Green Lantern. But this is a great series. The past two issues have been phenomenal. If you guys have not read this, I would suggest you pick it up. It has been really good, and I can't wait to read this issue. Next, from Marvel, we have Avengers Arena issue number 14. What can I say about this cover? This is a badass cover. X-23, just saying, bring it on, bitches. I love it. This starts the boss level, part 1. I guess this series is actually ending, but there's going to be another chapter eventually when it comes to our Avengers people, our young Avengers people. So, however, I am anxiously awaiting to see how this whole thing concludes and how they escape Murder World. So this is Avengers Arena issue number 14. Next, from DC Comics, we have issue number 23 of The Flash. We're going to find out who the Reverse Flash is in this issue, and I cannot wait. This is another great title. All I'm saying is there may not be many comics this week that I picked up because I am saving for Villains Month, but every one of these titles has a potential of being a #1 pick of the week because I'm so excited to read all of these books. Again, this is Flash issue number 23. Can't wait to see how it turns out to be who Reverse Flash actually is. Next, we have Hellfire Saga, Part 5 of 5, Wolverine and the X-Men, issue number 35. The conclusion to this actual story. Can't wait to see what happens to Cade Kilgore. The guy was going freaking insane in the end of the last issue, and he had his own people putting a gun to his head. So, again, I cannot wait to see what happens. And then after this, we're going to go into, I guess, the Battle of the Atom tie-ins and whatnot. So, again, let's get through this one, see how this one turns out. Great stuff here on this story arc. I really enjoyed it. And last of the new comics this week, because there is more that I got, and I am not looking forward to reading this, but this is the last try for this book for me, and this is Larfleeze issue number 3. Cool looking cover. Don't know what to expect here. If it's the same thing that I've been reading for the past couple issues, I'm not gonna waste my money on it. I can buy something else, and but I can say that I actually gave it a solid try because I really wanted to like it. And this is Larfleeze issue 3. So next, Spider Slayer went digging for some old books, some cheapy books, and what did he find in the 50-cent bins? Well, let's take a gander, shall we? First, from DC Comics, I got Deathstroke and Wonder Woman DC Special issue number 1. Here we get to see Wonder Woman and Deathstroke, so it's like they're going to do some battle against each other. I don't pick up many Wonder Woman books or anything like that. However, it was a number 1 issue, and it looked like a cool cover, so I said for 50 cents, I'm going to pick this bitch up. Next, we got another number 1 issue, Spider-Man Team Up, featuring the X-Men. This book takes place in 1990 something. 1995. Not the best time for comics then, but it's got Spider-Man in it, and it has the X-Men in it, and they're teaming up. So I said, yeah, what the heck, for 50 cents, why not give it a shot? It looked interesting. The artwork inside is pretty cool, as you can see right here. So I said, yeah, again, for 50 cents, I'm going to give this one a solid try. So Spider-Man Team Up featuring the X-Men, issue number 1. Next, for 50 cents, I got What If Storm Had the Power of the Phoenix? And here you can see Storm having the power of the Phoenix. And the X-Men people are like, and I'm like, okay, well, for 50 cents again. If it sucks, who cares? I only paid 50 cents, so what the heck? Good. Next, another What If title. What If issue number 9. What if the X-Men died on their first mission? And here you got Professor Xavier is like, no, please. So funny, man. However, I found it interesting. Why not? Again, not much to read this week, so I was like, let's pick up these cheapies. And the last but not least from the 50-cent book, and I'm trying to make way of this cover, here it is. It's The Evolution of the Marvel Universe Happens Here. This is Marvel Onslaught Universe, issue number 1. And I'm sitting there going, what the hell is this? I don't remember this. And but it's got Scott Lobdell and Mark Waid, who made the plot. The script was done by Mark Waid. The art was done by Mark Kubert, or Adam Kubert, I'm sorry. So I'm sitting there going, this looks interesting. And I'm flipping through the pages, and I'm like, you know what? Why not give this a try? It's got cool art in there. Got a cool splash page. Other things are in here where it's got Rogue, and you know, I love the way she was drawn back then in these 90 comics, and I was like, I'm gonna give it a try. So here's a picture of Rogue. This was my favorite time for her. I really liked her then. So this looks interesting, and I'll probably give this one a read and maybe do a review on it. But yeah, and that's it. That's your haul for this week. Lots of funny books that I wouldn't normally pick up, but again, there was only 8 new books, and I said for 50 cents each, for the $2.50, I got 4 books. So there's your haul for this week, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Stay tuned for the Trinity War Part 6 review coming up next. And guys, as always, until the next comic book review, this is Mike Spider Slayer signing off. And I'll see you guys real soon. Take care, everyone. Bye.